Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and today we will compare the floodlight camera offerings from Reolink and see which one will be a good option for you. We have the Reolink Elite Floodlight, which is what I call is in the true floodlight cam category. And we also have the Reolink Duo Floodlights, which comes in two models, the Wi-Fi and the wired-in PoE or Power over Ethernet version. Now all of them are floodlight cameras, but they are way different in how they are set up and powered, which I think is the more important thing to consider when choosing between these floodlight cameras. Also, this video is sponsored by Reolink, so thank you. And I have individual videos of these floodlight cameras. If you haven't seen them yet, I will link them down below. Now, the floodlight camera category of security cameras are normally like the Elite Floodlight, which it is installed as a replacement of a light fixture of your home. So it needs to be wired in directly, usually using a junction box to power it up, where you wire in and connect 3 wires. If this is what you're planning to do, then the Reolink Elite Floodlight will be the best camera for this setup. This Elite Floodlight cam though was cleverly designed by Reolink that you can also easily make this as a plug-in camera by using a plug-in kit, which is basically connecting it to an 18 gauge outdoor rated plug. So you have two options to set this up. As to the Floodlight Cam Duo, the Wi-Fi version is also plugged in, but using a 12-volt power adapter that comes with it, or it can be powered with any 12-volt DC power supply. With this, you do need to be creative in routing your wiring. And the PoE version can be powered using a PoE injector or switch, just using an Ethernet cable. And same thing with the Wi-Fi version, routing the Ethernet cable to where you're installing the floodlight can be a chore if this is a new setup for you. Now, as to specs and video quality, we will just compare the Elite Floodlight to one of the Duo Floodlights, and the Wi-Fi version model will make this an apple-to-apple comparison because both of them uses Wi-Fi connection. The Elite Floodlight records in 4K quality, 5120 by 1552 pixel resolution at 20 frames per second. It has a 180-degree horizontal and 59-degree vertical field of views. We are comparing the quality of the Reolink Duo Floodlight to the Reolink Elite Floodlight, and video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. While the Duo Floodlight records also in 4K quality, 4608 by 1728 pixel resolution at 20 FPS, and also has a 180-degree horizontal and 60-degree vertical field of view. We are comparing the video quality of the Reolink Duo Floodlight to the Reolink Elite Floodlight, and video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Elite Floodlight at night, and this with the floodlights turned on, 3000 lumens bright, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Duo Floodlight at night. We have it turned on, and this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. this is the video quality of the Reolink Elite Floodlight at night, and this with the spotlights turned off, or the floodlights turned off, and it has I think it has 9 infrared LEDs, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 50, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Duo Floodlight at night with the spotlights turned off, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 14 infrared LEDs. That's a lot. Anyways, this is what it looked like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. As to their floodlights, the Elite has bicolor lights, adjustable up to 3000 lumens bright, and color can be adjusted from yellow 3000 Kelvin color temperature to 6000 Kelvin white light, while the Duo Floodlight only has one color temperature, 4200 Kelvin, and only 1800 lumens bright. Comparing the light output though between the 1800 lumens and 3000 lumens is not a big of a difference, that I'm thinking that the Duo Floodlight is brighter than advertised. As to the floodlight modes, the Duo Floodlight has the regular always on at night like dusk to dawn or in a schedule, or turns on when smart motion is detected. And the Elite Floodlight also has all of that, plus Reolink has updated it that now it has an auto mode where the floodlights will automatically turn on at night, but the brightness will be based on ambient lighting, which mostly it is not going to be that bright. And when it detects motion, if you have set it in the spotlight setting, it will turn on based on the brightness that you set, which should be full brightness. Or you can even set it to flash when it detects smart motion. As to notification and detection performance, both of these cameras are the same. Pretty quick in notifications and can detect me, no issues at 40 feet.
Reolink Elite Floodlight. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Elite Floodlight. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Duo Floodlight. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Duo Floodlight.
As to installation options, the Duo Floodlight can only be installed in a wall or vertically, while the Elite Floodlight can be wall-mounted or horizontally in a ceiling or under the eaves. Also, one feature of the Elite Floodlight Cam that Duo Floodlights doesn't have is the AI search. And this is something new from Reolink. And I have a feeling that this will become a standard for security cameras pretty soon, that you can easily find the footage that you want. There's still some nuances here though, especially in prompting it to get the best results, but this will just get better and better. I will eventually install this in my front yard and test more of its AI search function. Another difference between these two floodlight cameras, especially if you use a microSD card to store the footage, the Duo Floodlight is compatible to up to a 256GB card, while the Elite Floodlight up to a 512GB one. And both of them can also record to Reolink's home hubs or NVRs. So what do you think? As to video quality, especially at farther distances, the Duo Floodlight is better than the Elite. But overall though, I think the Elite Floodlight Cam is a better choice, better designed, and has more flexibility in installation, and has more features as a security camera like noise cancellation and AI search function. And as to the floodlights, it also has more light settings that you can customize to your needs. So which one will you pick? Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.